This is a heritage production by the Wigan Building Preservation Trust, featuring the Lancashire Mining Museum at Astley Green.
Astley Green Colliery Museum has the only surviving headgear on the Lancashire coalfield. It is made from wrought iron lattice girders with riveted plates at the joints. It has 2 large and 1 small wheel mounted at the top. It is nearly 30 metres or 98 feet in height and was built by head Wrightson of Stockton-on-Tees in 1910-11 for Astley Green Colliery. The sheaves were 20 feet in diameter and the whole frame weighed 120 tonnes. The site is protected as a Grade 2 scheduled monument. An English Heritage report puts the headgear in the at-risk category, and unless repairs and maintenance can be carried out urgently, it is likely that it will be lost forever. The structure has been deemed too unsafe for access, and unless sufficient funds can be obtained to repair and paint the wrought iron, the trustees feel the only alternative would be demolition. Approaches have been made regarding grants and support for the repair and maintenance of the headgear, and although the project meets the criteria for funding, organisations would need proof that the museum and site would have a future, and could be developed to deliver positive benefits to the community in which it operates. The trustees, who run the Lancashire Mining Museum charity at Astley Green, want to commemorate the lives lost and the acts of incredible bravery when an underground fire broke out at the mine in 1939. 5 men lost their lives in a series of explosions and a further 4 were injured. The fatalities included the pit manager, who died while leading the firefighting operations. Rescue attempts were hindered by the buildup of toxic gases below ground, but many men risked their lives to bring victims and the bodies up to the surface. Astley, as one of the newer pits to have been sunk, in 1908, was employing 2,000 men at the time of what was the first multiple serious accident to happen there. This map shows not only the location of the mining museum but also part of the Lancashire coalfield and the multitude of mines, all lost in history, except for Astley Green. Timeline: May 1908. Pilkington Colliery Company. First sod cut to begin sinking number 1 shaft. 1912. Number 1 shaft bottoms out at a depth of 814 meters. Main winding engine and headgear installed, enabling coals to be produced from the Crumbrook 6-foot and Trenchbone mines. 1919. Number 2 shaft completed. Second smaller engine installed along with lighter headgear to service number 2 shaft. 1928. Amalgamated with other local collieries, becoming part of the Manchester Collieries Consortium. June 6, 1939. An underground explosion claimed the lives of 5 men and injured 5 others. January 1, 1947. Nationalised. National Coal Board, NCB. Financial investment, reorganisation and modernisation. April 3, 1970. Colliery classified as uneconomic, resulting in closure. Shafts capped and site partially cleared. Early 1970s. Site leased by the Red Rose Live Steam Group. Remnants of site mothballed for a few years and then managed on a care and maintenance basis. 1 December, 1982. Renamed the Red Rose Steam Society Limited, site managed as a charity on a care and maintenance basis. Operating as a local amenity and museum. 2013. Winding engine restored and is operational for the first time in 43 years. 25 November, 2022. Renamed the Lancashire Mining Museum Limited, site managed and run as a charity. Operating as a local amenity, museum and educational facility to date. May 2024. We are reminded that the headgear structure is at risk and needs to be maintained.
This was a heritage production by the Wigan Building Preservation Trust, with special thanks to the Lancashire Mining Museum.